Evet, Santi Aldama ile birlikte Esport ekranlarındayız. Santi, welcome to our show. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for having me.
How do you feel about the experience playing in Europe in an NBA jersey?
Yeah, it's weird. I always talk about playing with Spain and playing in Europe. It's always good for me because I don't get to do it during the year, but now to do it with the Grizzlies for the NBA, it's pretty special and something I don't get to do a lot, or any NBA player, frankly. So just being able to do it in front of family and friends is going to be very special for me.
And especially Memphis Grizzlies had an illustrious history with the Spanish players, from Marc Gasol to Pau Gasol to Juan Carlos Navarro. How do you feel about the Spanish heritage in Memphis?
Yeah, it's great. Obviously, as a Spanish kid coming from all the way, from Europe and just having a culture where people really value Spanish basketball means a lot and makes the transition way easier. And ever since I got to Memphis, people always talk about Pau's time, Marc's time, Juan Carlos. So it's just great. And for me, it made everything way easier.
They talk about Juan Carlos too, right?
Yeah, they
Pau and Marc had a long career, but
Yeah.
Juan Carlos also made a mark in Memphis.
Oh yeah, he was one of the best three-point shooting seasons, I believe. So they do remember him well.
And who was your idol when you grew up in Spain?
I would probably say Pau.
Pau.
Yeah.
And stylistically, because he's like a modern player, right? He
Yeah.
can shoot the ball and he can make a post move.
Yeah, he was definitely ahead of his time. That's why he was so good. Obviously, when I was growing up, my game was different, but now, as I've gotten older, I try to mimic more of his stuff. And he was such a great post player, and that's something I can really add to my game. And yeah, just watching him play with the national team. Obviously, when he was in Memphis, I was very young, but I actually got to see Mark. So, like I said, just having them or having them play for the team I'm playing right now, it's a lot. It means a lot.
And right now, you had a system in Memphis like everyone gets the ball, everyone share the ball. It's a very dynamic system by Thomas Isalo. How do you feel about the part of a team?
Yeah, it's great because everybody has a responsibility. We're all managing to make the right read every time, and that's weird for the NBA just because there's a lot of ISO ball. But I feel like we always get the best shot available, and like I said, it's responsibility on us to make the right decision. But at the same time, when you share the ball, you're more bound to success.
And how do you feel about the coach Isalo rotations and the tactics? Because you know that NBA media is a little bit find that unusual. His system, his rotation patterns. What do you think about Thomas Isalo's methods?
Yeah, it's different for sure. I think when he was doing it in Europe, it was different as well, and many more teams do it now because they've seen how effective it is. I think we're doing a hybrid. We're not all the way there yet, but we're adapting to the NBA season, the injuries we have, kind of everything. But I really like it because he does a very good job of explaining why we're doing everything. And I think as a player, that's all you can ask for, knowing why you're doing everything and pretty much trying to maximize the team's potential any given game.
And you can feel that in future maybe you can play more like a Paris basketball style?
Yeah. Valencia plays the same way. I have a bunch of national team teammates that play the same way. So over the summer, I was actually asking them how to, manage, because obviously it's different for all of us. But yeah, I think that's the future of basketball, and we just gotta get used to it and try to maximize every minute we're on the court.
Right now we have Jordi Fernandez, we have Darko Rajakovic, Thomas Isalo in NBA. Do you think that in future can we more see European head coaches in the NBA?
Oh yeah, for sure. I think NBA players. It started with a few European ones, and we've grown the game in that sense. It's the same with coaches, and you see all three coaches have done a pretty good job. Their teams play a certain type of way, and they all play really hard. I think regardless of record, all the teams play pretty well, and they're tough teams. So I think in the future, as basketball progresses, more European coaches will be there for sure.
And what do you think about the Spanish basketball right now? Because we are in Germany right now, and they won Eurobasket, they won World Cup, and before them, you won everything in Europe.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about that?
Yeah, I mean, from the German standpoint, they have a great national team. They have great players, a bunch of NBA players as well, and high-level EuroLeague players, great shooters. So they've been doing a great job at having a good team, developing them, and I think it's part of generations. Right now, Spanish basketball is going through a generation change, so that's why I think we're part of changing the course. But we were very lucky to have that generation that just won everything, and now we're we're working to have another generation that plays the same way.
And what do you feel about your responsibility right now? Because I think you are the leader of the new Spanish generation. Do you feel that? Do you feel the pressure?
Yeah, no pressure. Just I think it's an honor to be able to, first and foremost, play for the national team and obviously have that responsibility and try to help the younger guys. I feel like I'm right in the middle of the generations that's finishing their careers and now the ones that are starting. So just trying to be a good spirit, helping them out, obviously lead them on and off the court. I think it's a good thing for me, and I think it'll be a good thing for Spain.
And one last question. What do you think about your individual goals right now? What do you focus on your game individually?
Yeah, just trying to make the right read at all times. Obviously, I think my individual success lies on the team success, so the better the team is, the better I'll do personally. So, win as many games, get to the playoffs, and keep winning from there and win it all. So, whenever that comes, then I'll succeed individually.
Thank you for time.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you, Santi. Santi Aldama ile birlikteydik. Sport'ta yayınlarımız sürecek.